Let's go.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need the G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need the G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock's crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like
good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need the G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need the G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
yeah, hey, look what I got. New whip with no top. Cooking up no stove top. Ice cold, no snowdrop. Big budget ass, big facts. Big money in the contract. Been running no contact. New record with the new tracks. Yeah, they been sending me new plaques. I don't really need new plaques. Nah, big rock with the suplex. Yeah, new rock got a new flex. Yeah, I'm current, I'm a new trend. Now boys with the full scent. Yeah, like I said, no new friends. We don't really need new friends.
Good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need the G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense. That good thing, yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag. Couple hundred need the G-Wagons. Big tax on my big spending. Big facts, no pretending. We back on the full sense.
Check, 1, 2, ayy, check. I don't know if I can rap this shit. Yeah, ayy, yeah. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's poppin'. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they sat it. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. I see you looking, I see you watching. Wasn't too long ago, we was just talking. I'm sorry you hate me now, and I don't mean that I'm sorry for me. I'm just sorry for you, cause you won't get to see what a hot king can do when he's given the chance to become what he knew he could. Now my shit's popping, oh, and I'm shocking. I'm just from Buffalo, I shouldn't make it. Was right by my auntie, but that woman hated me. Good at pretending for everyone faking it. Now I'm awake and I see why they made the choice to kick me out just as soon as I made the choice. Now I'm a king, yeah, that's the thing. Happens a lot. Fatherless kids, yeah, we come by the lot. Changing shit whether you like it or not. He would come like it or not. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just don't let they sat it. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Fuck the whole industry, music and media. Started my own shit, I don't think they feeling me. I just don't get it, so fuck it. I'm done with all this luck shit. Y'all think y'all scaring me, so I address it. But now all your niggas is running. All of your monsters just running. No talent, but your shit is funded. Now all y'all think y'all real funny. Clown flexing with that fake money. Can't buy shit without real shit, so you rent shit cause you real dummy. Just invest in my mind like a broker. New money coming soon. Yo, last post got like 50,000, but you can't fill a fucking room. Look at my wrist, yeah, it's popping. Took the whole family shopping. Funny that you always flexing. Just saw your car at the auction. Niggas on IG be stalking. All these girls, too many options. Act like I don't hear you talking. Drop it and they just come flocking. I just phone that they sat in. Then got Gorilla Gang tatted. I went like it's automatic. Passing these niggas is tragic. Wearing all black with no magic. You just got green in your ice. They all stop checking the facts, so I just stopped treating them nice. Man, it's too early in the morning for this shit. But let's get it. Yeah. Ay, all of y'all talking, but I just went. Papa Swole, put nuts on they chin. Like Everson K2 get mounds of cash. Looked in the crowd, saw my name on the ass. You made them bands, now your money is spent. I stash away about 40%. Empire with honey like I'm Gary V. My Benny's all blue, but the product is green. I'm dropping slappers to hell with an album. Might fuck around and go see Jimmy Fallon. I multiply while you bury your talents. Cause I'm like a hawk when I bury my talents. Guess what I'm saying? I pray on these niggas. There was a day when I'd pray for these niggas. Now I got nothing to say to these niggas. I pray that God does away with these niggas. I keep my friends close, but my enemies closer. My mental is gross, but my verses are kosher. These girls going wild, but I'm not a poacher, so I just keep shining like Elon, I'm solar. All of y'all talking, but I just went. Papa Swole, put nuts on they chin. Like Everson K2 get mounds of cash. Looked in the crowd, saw my name on the ass. You made them bands, now your money is spent. I stash away about 40%. Empire with honey like I'm Gary V. My Benny's all blue, but the product is green. Gotta make this money, only game I know. I'm the only king, this ain't no Game of Thrones. Everybody wanna be a fucking king until it's time to do what a king does. Everywhere I look, it's just kids and drugs. Everywhere I look, it's just gangs and thugs. Can't tame the guns, can't save our loved ones. I grew my funds and I called the plug. Then I filled my lungs, I don't mess with that new shit. Y'all talking tough, but ain't none of y'all do shit. Y'all chasing money, you want the exposure. Y'all think y'all funny and snake Gucci loafers. I don't give disclaimers, I rap full disclosure. These niggas all think they were born in October. The only thing different between you and I is that I also have stacks on plus stacks when I'm older. Stacks when I'm older. Yeah, stacks when I'm older. The only thing different between you and I is that I also have millions in cash when I'm older. All of y'all talking, but I just went. Papa Swole, put nuts on they chin. Like Everson K2 get mounds of cash. Looked in the crowd, saw my name on the ass. You made them bands, now your money is spent. I stash away about 40%. Empire with honey like I'm Gary V. My Benny's all blue, but the product is green.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
What No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
The little rascal has spirit.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testicles, testicles. Welcome, everyone, to episode 3024 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, hustles, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swolio back with another episode. And today's episode, the Beastcast, is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2 flexing on all you bees. All right, fam, welcome to the show. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the show with your friends. We are available on Spotify, Apple Podcast. Make sure you leave a 5-star review. And of course, today at the end of the show, we have an overtime segment. We will have, I think, 2 throwback DWGs, some new balls deep edits, and we might even do a couple of the current balls deep content in overtime, as we usually do on Fridays. That's usually a longer segment. So make sure you join the fam over at swolenormousx.com to be getting access to all that stuff. And of course, we have the app that's coming shortly, so make sure you are stay tuned for that, and members will get first access to it. We had a roundtable last night. It was great, available now for members inside Swole TV. That being said, let's get on into today's episode. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, today's swore is D's Gains. Instead of D's Nuts, it's D's Gains. All right, so if you want this card, drop that hashtag D's Gains in the comments down below for a chance to win the Swole card. Let's get into
what's in the box.
First Swole fan post is from Adam, new member. Adam says, "Hey everyone, new to the community, excited and nervous about change, but staying positive and ready for a new challenge. Let's go." Aww. That's what I like to hear. Welcome to the fam. Adam, Eddie says, going to mix things up and do things a little differently, running Maximum Swole, split E3, but for more of a hypertrophy program. Adding a few sets to each exercise and stopping short of failure. Would this work? No, that is not Maximum Swole. So E3 or Maximum Swole is, let me clarify, Maximum Swole is a hypertrophy program. So Eddie, I really encourage you to watch the videos. I do not think you understood them, and I mean that with all sincerity, because adding more sets is the exact opposite of what Maximum Swole is about. You start, really the maximum amount of sets for an exercise, depending on the split, is probably 2. Adding a few sets to each exercise is defeating the purpose. You're talking about Swole season. So if you want to do Swole season, do Swole season. If you want to do Maximum Swole, do Maximum Swole, and make sure that you are watching those videos, which will explain exactly what you are talking about here. And if you're watching live, I'm happy to get into a little bit more. Kylie, another new member. Hi, everyone. I'm stoked to join this community. Hi, Kylie. I've listened to the podcast for about 2.5 years and decided to finally join. I've recently come across some mad stomach issues that I'm trying to heal. I always thought I was a healthy person because I lift and I've always been in great shape, but I'm realizing just because the outside looks good doesn't mean that the inside is the same. Looking forward to insight on nutrition as well as making mad gains. Well, welcome to the... I am always impressed that someone can listen to the podcast for 2.5 years without becoming a member, which I appreciate. That's fine. That's awesome. That's awesome. but it's like, wow, 2.5 years. I got to marinate you a little bit, right? I got to marinate you before you join the Swole fam. Shee, 2.5 years of getting your ear holes absolutely blown apart and stretched. But finally, you become a member of the Swole fam. And right before the app is launching, so it's the perfect time to join. Welcome. And I agree. Sometimes houses look good, but you got termite damage. You got to get things replaced. You got to service those things. And I was the same way. You look back at some of my earlier videos, I was pounding Sour Patch Kids and I was drinking beer and I was lean. I was lean and muscular. I just have more results now. I feel better. My skin is better. I sleep better. Everything's better now. And just because you can get away with it doesn't mean that you are getting away with it. And doesn't mean that you're going to be getting away with it forever. And do you want to just get away with it? Are garbage foods actually at the crux of what you consider living a vibrant life? Is that where you're getting all your entertainment? And that's a question in itself that needs to be answered by you and you alone. Mary, good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mary, to the fam, new member. Like Papa, my birthday is this month and decided to finally take this step and join as a gift from me to me. I'm looking forward to making gains and hitting the puto gimnasio. Eyo. I like it. Welcome. All right, let's get into some emails. And if you want to get on the email list, it's 100% free. You do not have to be a member, and you'll get first notifications. You'll be notified, of course, after people that are officially members when the app is live, and you get regular emails throughout the day when there's specials and stuff like that going on, but also you will get some knowledge cock in your inbox. So if you're tired of getting bullshit emails that are a waste of your time, go to makeemailswoleagain.com and sign up for the email list. It's free. Links are down below in the description. Also, we got a couple of responses. Let's go through. The first one's short. The next one's long, but that's how we like it. This one's from Daniel, responding to Don't Feel Like Training Today. Daniel says, just got back from the gym, just working on being a better me. Well, isn't that the best reason? Isn't that the best reason? All right. I wonder if this is the same. This is Kai, Kye. Maybe it's Kylie again. Maybe we got a double Kylie post today. I'm not sure, but the name is definitely misspelled. I don't know if anyone's name is Kai, unless it's Kai and it's spelled Kye, which who knows? Names these days, who knows? Hi, Papa Swolio. First off, just wanted to say thank you for the amazing podcast and words of wisdom and common sense every day. Literally my favorite and go-to podcast. Why, thank you so much. As for tomorrow, I am crushing shoulders, chest, and triceps. I had a question, though. I hired a trainer because I needed structure with my workouts and found myself doing the same movements and same amount of weight all the time. So I hired a trainer, told him my goals were to burn fat, need to lose 6% body fat and get down to 18% while still building muscle. Oh, I feel like we talked about this live, right? Yeah, it's Miss Texas Fit. I knew we did that. Well, I'll read this anyway. We talked about this the other day. So what day was that? Was that Wednesday? Or was that Tuesday? Anyway, listen to the previous episodes and we went into a lot of depth. So I'm not going to go into as much depth on this post here because we talked about a lot the other day. It's to my understanding that I can lose body fat with proper nutrition and still build muscle, but I thought to build muscle, you had to focus on progressive overload and less reps so you don't get fatigued and can recover better and faster than doing 25 reps with lighter weight. The trainer has me doing 15 to 20 reps, 4 to 6 sets on a lot of movements. I've only been with him a week and my body is overly sore. He has me on a 5 days on, 2 days off split. My question is this the best approach as far as reps and sets to build muscle and lose body fat? Any advice would be helpful. Keep it swole. Go to the fucking gym. Awesome. Well, I'm not going to answer this right now because we did it the other day. So make sure you listen to the previous episodes. We went into a lot of depth and it was a great episode. We did a lot of it. So I'm going to leave that alone. But thank you again for saying the email. And sometimes that happens. We have a new member that comments on one place and then we get an email or, it doesn't matter if we go over. It's a good coat of paint. So if that question or that email sounded like something that you want to learn more about, go and listen to the previous episodes. If you know what number that is, if someone can look that up, just drop in the chat. But I forget which number it was. But it was earlier this week, day before yesterday or something like that. All right, let's get into some knowledge cock fam. If you have questions, I have maybe an answer for you. So drop in the live chat, hashtag AskPapaSwolio. And if you want to call into the show, you could do so at any time, 24/7, 366. Go to AskPapaSwolio.com and call into the show today. I'm trying to minimize that. There we go. askpapaswolio.com. You can call in, record up to a minute, and we'll feature it in upcoming episodes. So let's get into some Instagram questions. In the meantime, if you have the live questions, drop them in the chat. Jeff says, I rode both knees, N-E-E-S, and tore my ACL and MCL. My legs are my weak spot. Jesus Christ. Leg exercises, question mark. This is probably an unanswerable question. I rode your legs are your weak spot. You've torn all your ligaments in your knee, pretty much. Leg exercises, question mark. Look, Jeff, get well, heal, get your surgery or whatever you're doing. And when you're medically cleared, I would start practicing yoga. And if you join the fam over at Sonormous X, check out the ankle, knee, and hip mobility masterclasses. Jeez. All right, Joshua, what are some of your favorite back exercises? Love you, Swole. Why, thank you. The ones I do the most are, and I really alternate these on different days. I have a great high row machine, so I like doing the single arm high row. I do like a kneeling with my hip pinned against a bench, like a Papaswolio row with a cable machine. I've been doing my low row hammer strength, wide grip pull downs, wide grip pull ups. It's really nothing mind blowing. I do heavy 45-degree barbell hypers, which is great for the spinal erectors. So that's my hip hinge movement. So I think that's important for the back too. A lot of people don't do a hip hinge movement. You could do classic deadlifts and stuff like that on a Smith machine or with a barbell, but I like doing it for the spinal erectors and glutes. So that's how I do them. But there's a lot of great ways to hit the back. What you just need to pay attention to is the arm angle. So you're getting either the upper back, middle and upper back, or you're getting more of the lats. You just got to make sure you're mixing that up a little bit, depending on what you need to focus on. Charles, Pompasoli at 48, what would be the best food to burn fat and build good lean muscle? No food is going to build you lean muscle. No food is going to burn fat. So I'd recommend joining us at SwoleNormousX.com and get yourself on an elimination diet, take it all the way down to carnivore. That way you can test what foods work best for you, and then you can figure out what your flow is. So there's no food that's going to burn better fat, and there's no food that's going to build good lean muscle. You need enough protein. However, I encourage you to get grass-fed beef, eat whole pastured eggs, and you can test raw dairy and see how that works for you and stuff. Because remember, building muscle is about the growth stimulus. It's not about the food. Of course, you need food to help repair and to, bodily functions and stuff. Ooh, a compliment. We got a compliment. Mark says, what cycle you on? Why, I know I'm not on steroids, but thanks for asking. I appreciate it. Look, hey, anyone that thinks, I appreciate that. I had a great shirt from bodybuilding.com a long time ago. It says, no, I'm not on steroids, but thanks for asking. I might print it out myself. I might just jack it. So no, I don't ride a bike and I'm not on anabolic steroids, but I appreciate that you think so. And I hope you continue to think so. And if I ever do take TRT, I'll be transparent about it. I'm not against TRT, hormone replacement therapy, HRT. I'm not against that. You get medically tested if I'm low, but I want to at least maintain or keep my shit as long as I can naturally. I don't want to be dependent on injections to maintain my mass. So I want to wait as long as I can, and then I might dabble. Depends. It depends. Let's see. Alan Olvera, Papaswolio. I've been waking up looking bloated lately and been trying to figure out what it could be. Any supplements or anything to lower this or stop it? Thanks in advance. What's your sleep like? What's your nutrition like? That's very important. I can't really tell you. There's no supplements that you should be taking for bloating. That's going to come down to whether your cortisol levels are high and if you're eating something that is causing inflammation and what your sleep is like and all that. So more context and maybe we can get to it because it's a live question. Malka, good morning, Papa. Isn't temp fasting healthy for a day once and while? Okay, let me translate. Is temporary fasting healthy? Fasting is not bad for you. Your body is designed to stay alive even if you haven't eaten for a day or a few days or several days, depending on the individual. If you're not healthy, fasting may not be, there's certain probably contraindications for doing long-term fasting. You shouldn't just go out of nowhere. I've never fasted before and don't eat for a week, but you can try. Start doing a time-restricted eating window. Start with 24 hours. Again, if you're trying to build a lot of muscle, fasting's not ideal. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people like one meal a day, some people like it for a while and then they stop liking it. I personally believe, if you're trying to build muscle, you need to eat more regularly. I don't do the fasting stuff anymore. I don't think it's ideal, especially for someone who's lifting a lot, but it doesn't mean you can't survive and prefer a certain thing. You just got to try and see what works best for you. Okay. Ed Papasolio, how do you improve hip mobility? By doing hip mobility exercises. Check out the Hip Mobility Masterclass inside Swolenormous X. Shameless plug because that's why I created it. And that's why we do these masterclasses. So I answer these questions in advance. But improving hip mobility is going to be strengthening. Remember, full range of motion. You're not going to be going as heavy as maybe a hypertrophy type approach, but you're going to be making sure that you're taking through a full range of motion under load with, passively and actively. Hip flexors, adductors, abductors, hip extension, spinal erectors, all these things matter. All these things matter. So the ankle, knee, and hip mobility masterclass in X is essential. There's a lot of different exercise, but how you approach that is very important. So just stretching is not going to improve your hip mobility. You want to make sure you're doing it with weights. You need to be doing it with weights, in my experience. Ricky, how do you stay motivated? By not being motivated. Motivation is not going to work. It never will work, never has worked. I hate the phrase, motivation gets you started, discipline keeps you going. Oh, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Just ignore the emotion. Motivation just means feeling like doing something. You're not going to stay motivated, ever. Don't even worry about it. It doesn't exist. It's not important. Do what you need to do to get the results you want and repeat it over and over and over again. If you do the things required to get the results, you will get the results. If you don't, you don't. Motivation's irrelevant. John Papasolio, what do you recommend for better spinal mobility? No back issues, just for better flexibility and strength. Yoga and hip mobility exercises. The spine and the hip is very important. Jefferson curls are fantastic. Full-blown like sissy squats, but like the Tom Platz hip extension and quad extension stretch is fantastic, but under load. If you want to get better flexibility and strength, then you need to take those muscles and those joints through a full range of motion under load. And so Jefferson curls are fantastic. I think that's a great place for you to start. I'd recommend it. Okay, any other questions? That was the last one. Going once, going twice, going ball deep.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
All right.
That's deep.
Good. Let's get into, we might get into a video or two. And like I said, we got a few, no new drive mole gaming this week, but we do have a couple throwbacks and new balls deep edits, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But let's get into a video. Pick a number 1, 2, or 3, fam. 1, 2, or 3.
What's in the box?
Let's get into some shit, and then we will go into overtime. Happy Friday, everyone. And of course, we will have some Swolosophy over the weekend. So if you're a member, keep an eye out for your Swole text, and you'll be getting some prompts, and we'll get into that stuff over the weekend in the episodes. So let's see. Underscores to piss off Papa. Number 2. This is called Healthism. Don't know what that means.
What's in the box?
I'll do that again. I don't think, oh God. Anyone that's talking about health or things or fat, it's always like someone who's fat or grotesque looking or just unhealthy looking. So definitely take health advice from people that look like they're sick and dying. Great.
Do you know what healthism is? I'm Dr. Carl. I just did my whole radio show on healthism and played 80s duos. It was an awesome playlist. So healthism is when we focus on putting all of a person's health on as a responsibility of the individual.
Yep. Pretty much. When is your health not a responsibility of the individual? These collectivists are fucking retarded. It is your responsibility. Okay.
And all solutions are individual based, with ignoring all of the social determinants of health, all of the things that play into an individual's health. And
you are responsible for your reactions and for what you do with your health. Period. End of story. You are responsible for either getting out of that environment, X, Y, and Z. There's always going to be some people that start off their life in a better situation. You're never going to get rid of that. It's always going to happen. There's going to be some people that grow up in a nice suburb and some people that grow up in the inner city. That's never going to stop. You're always going to have different starting points. Okay. You can rising tides raise all ships. So that's why stop printing money. Stop giving fucking freebies. You might have heard about Kamala Harris's communist approach to giving out $25,000 tax credits or this, that, and the other to first-time home buyers and grocery caps on prices. This just destroys incentive, and money printing steals from everyone. It devalues the money. So when we improve our economy, when we improve society, when we drill for more energy, when we are energy independent and cheaper energy, everything gets cheaper. We need more energy production, not the worthless solar and wind. That can be fine. That can evolve over time, but we need oil and nuclear. And that kind of energy is going to make everything cheaper. Okay. So you can see how the leftist lunacy is conflicting with itself. They want green energy, stop drilling for oil, but then they want higher wages and they want price caps. They want free money. That doesn't work. That destroys humanity. Everyone's going to die. You're going to have tens and tens of millions, if not billions of deaths if you just stop drilling. So we need more energy production. So we have cheaper energy and everything else will get cheaper as a result, which means that the more poor and destitute people will actually have more access to resources. Okay, rising tides raise all ships. That's the goal, not to increase the wealth disparity, but to raise everyone up. Okay, let's move on.
Play into an individual's health, and so diet culture very much plays into this. Our healthcare system is played into it. Big food is profiting off of it. Big pharma is profiting off of it. Influencer culture, digital marketing. I mean, you see it all the time.
Oh my God, capitalism
on TikTok. And so what is healthism? How has it showed up in your life? And how has it inhibited your relationship with others? And do you judge others based on what you believe is their health?
I judge people based on how they take care of themselves. Yes, if I see someone who's morbidly obese, they obviously don't take care of themselves. I don't say, oh, that's a terrible person. I hate them. I hope they jump off a cliff. But they obviously don't respect their body and don't take care of it. It's just a vision. It's just a fact. Okay. Like I always say, you can't judge a book by its cover, but you can tell if it's 1,000 pages. Well, if you have 1,000 pages in your book, it's because you don't have good health habits. So that's what I believe. And it's the individual's responsibility. And the problem with these types of people is that they're leftists and they're going to vote for these stupid policies that's going to compound these problems, which is good for them. They're not going to tell you this, but it's good for them because otherwise they're not going to have a business. They can't talk about healthism and all this bullshit and woke crap if things get better. So again, they're shooting themselves in the foot and then making content about how they can't walk. That's what they're doing. Okay. Another dum-dum in the bank. Not surprised. Pick a number 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
What's in the box?
1 or 2. Let's do Loretta, number 1. We'll just do all these because we have 3. Fat Liberation Month. No more months. No more months. If you want to do a day, that's fine. No more Pride Month. No more Black History. No more of this racist and Marxist bullshit. No more months. No one cares. No one cares about your made up fucking holidays. No one cares about your bullshit. Okay.
Listen up.
No.
This month is Fat Liberation Month. So I'm going to tell you something, okay? You have worth as you are in the body that you have, no matter what, because you live and breathe. Don't need
You have worth. Okay, this is starting off great.
to change who you are. You don't need to find better clothes.
I think you should change who you are and you should find better clothes. That's my opinion. I'm welcome to it.
You don't need to just exercise more and
Yes.
just get the right diet and do all of these things and not take up space and not be too loud. And you don't need to do any of that. You're worthy.
Too
You're
loud.
worthy as you are, no matter what.
You have to be too loud? Like you can't be loud? Black people aren't going to like that. What does that mean? Did someone tell her, shh, be quiet? People always tell me to be quiet in the library.
I'm challenging every fat person for Fat Liberation Month to do something for yourself, to do something for your body, to do something that celebrates who you are now as a person.
That's what we need. That's what we need. Just do some instant gratification right now. Just do something that celebrates yourself because you're so important. You narcissistic creeps.
You are a human being, just like everyone else, who deserves to do all the things that every other human being gets to do.
No, you don't deserve shit. You have to earn it. You just get to do everything that anyone else gets to do. What the fuck are you talking about?
Fat is not a dirty word.
I agree. It's very descriptive. You're fat. Oh, that's it. Okay, nice.
I got hairy legs.
Go to the fucking gym. Cringe. And the last one, oh boy. Holy shit. Okay. Cerny says, this is so disturbing, so sick of this shit. Well, you haven't seen this video yet. It's called Meow.
What's
Like
in the
meow?
box?
Like meow meow. Like meow. Right meow. Oh my god.
You're insane, gold member.
All right, so let's just keep pretending like we don't have a major mental health crisis in this country. Before we go into overtime, let's do a throwback so we can cleanse the palate, huh? Shall we? Jesus Christ. Let that. I don't know what this is. It looks dark. I like it.
I cared to ask why fat people have shorter lifespans.
Isn't it obvious?
Don't say it's because of doctors. It's not. Don't say it.
You would know that it has a lot to do with weight bias in medicine.
Oh my god. How do I know these lines? I knew it. I knew it.
This has to do with several things, but primarily doctors not taking us seriously.
It's not because you're mainlining Diet Coke.
When we present symptoms of certain conditions, oftentimes being turned away to lose weight.
Oh, yeah. Doctors are not addressing the actual issue. They are. In other words, hey, you should probably not be super fat.
Fatty. If we went into the doctor, we presented with symptoms of a certain cancer, they turned us away for several years.
You go to a doctor with signs of a certain cancer and they turn you away for several years. I'll take 1,000. I'll take things that never happened for $1,000, Alex. Jesus Christ. Well, look at this tainty boy. Oh, Mr. Tainty Man. Oh, the tainty man. He's so cute. He's so cute. Look at his little pupper paws. Let's zoom in on the taint. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Look at his big old pupper paws. That's Mr. Tainty Man. That's Mr. Mustard right there. You're so cute. Okay, fam, we got a swole card to give away, so without further ado, you guys can shift on over into the Daily Swole Telegram chat for overtime. We got a couple throwbacks and some new edits, some new balls deep edits. Very excited about that. D's Gains is the card today. Let's give that away. D's Gains. D's Gains. Today's winner. Ooh, it's in the Telegram chat. It is Riley Scanlon. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. You got a little King Gorilla there. Riley, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 3024 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Super fucking awesome. Congratulations. And we'll send you that swole card. A bunch of swole cards have yet to go out, so stay tuned for that, fam. We are moving right along. We got overtime, and it starts right now. So head on over into the Daily Swole Telegram chat.
Finish him.
Yeah. All right, so overtime starts right now for members. We got some balls deep edits. We watched some throwback videos. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see you in a few. And of course, if you're a member over at SwoleNormousX.com, you get access to all the previous episodes. So we have tons of Driving While Gaining, tons of balls deep edits, and it's all for you inside overtime and over inside Swole TV and inside SwoleNormousX.com. So join us. We'll see you. Well, make sure that you head on over there now because we're starting now. Fam, hit the like button, subscribe, all that good shit. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And let's get it on. Peace, McGeese, Deuce, Magoose, ya boy, Papa Swolio. Out.
that's a bad that you made, yeah. Ay, yeah, bad that you made, that's a bad that you made.